I got sick for the second time this month. Yay. It's kind of dawned on me every time I get sick that if I wasn't clinically obese, I'd probably feel a lot better. No, I am overweight, but that's not really the issue. The issue is I'm like the textbook definition of the word unhealthy. At this point, I've probably had years of a poor diet, hardly any exercise outside of a construction job, which I quit a couple months ago. And, you know, all that stuff combined, I would say that my celebrity lookalike now is probably Bubble Bass from SpongeBob. But I've decided to turn it all around. I've actually lost a lot of weight previously. I used to weigh probably 80 pounds less than what I currently weigh right now, sitting in this chair. This was all like right before the pandemic hit though. Being locked in my house for a few months kind of drained me of a lot of energy and motivation that I had. And that's not to say that I couldn't have worked out, right? Like I could have at any point, you know, gone for a nice leisurely stroll on my street. I could have done some push-ups in the morning when I got up. But at that point, it was just so easy to sit there and eat 17 bags of Takis and watch an entire season of Ozark. And then by the time stuff started opening up, like the McDonald's, the Taco Bell, and the grocery store for like 2 hours at 5 a.m., remember that? I was already addicted to fast food. My diet was And then from there, once everything was fully opened again, I was addicted to being lazy and eating crap. It became really easy for me to just justify making another bad decision, right? Like, what's one more burger? What's one more fucking Baja Blast? Fast forward to February of this year, and I actually ended up in the hospital. They told me I had fatty liver, an enlarged spleen. And the reason that I went to the hospital was actually I started having like pain. The left side of my chest was like pulsing, clenching. My wife thought I was having a heart attack. A month later, my son was born. After he was born and I stayed home with my wife and son during my paternity leave, it really hit me that time was flying. Pretty soon, my son is gonna grow up. He's gonna start playing. He's gonna start running around. And I don't want to be that dad that's out of breath after chasing him up 4 stairs. So first biggest change, my diet, obviously. It's like 90%, what is it? 90% diet, 10% exercise, something like that. I forget the ratio, but I know that diet is a lot more important than exercise. Another thing that's really important that I'm gonna start doing is actually setting goals. Goal setting is super important, and I think that's gonna be the key to really keeping me motivated. I'm gonna be releasing another video shortly after this one. It's gonna contain some of the goals that I'm looking to achieve. I got a whiteboard somewhere around here. But yeah, the next video is gonna have all the goals that I'm looking to achieve, the short-term goals, the long-term goals, as well as a physique check. Now, I'm not gonna be starting off empty-handed here, okay? I've made a few investments in myself, well, 2 mainly. The first is this Arboleaf scale. I used to use these things before. It is awesome. It shows me a lot of cool extra details like my bone mass, skeletal muscle, body water percentage, you know, a lot of stuff besides my actual weight because I'm not trying to look at that all the time. The other scale that I got, second scale, is an Arboleaf food scale. It doesn't really do anything special. My wife would have just had an actual heart attack if we didn't get scales that matched. Ava, if you're watching this, love you. The other major difference is I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube. So the last time that I got fit, nobody saw it. I mean, I didn't really care. Nobody saw me get fat either. But yeah, no, I think it'll be a good way to kind of keep everybody around me updated, you know, like my friends and family, so they can check in on me, see how I'm doing. But it'll really remind me why I'm doing this. You know, when people come up to me and talk to me about it, it'll remind me who I'm getting and staying healthy for. So, Uncle Cousin George, if you figured out how to use YouTube and somehow made it here, like, comment, and subscribe so that you can flame me on my mom's Facebook page if I stop posting videos. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to make this, you know, quick get it started video. I've been in my head a lot about making the perfect first video, getting started on the right foot, but I've realized that it doesn't really matter. You have to just start, and I think that's gonna carry over into the exercise and dieting component. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start doing it. You're gonna learn as you go, and that's perfectly fine. But to be honest, now that I've done this first video and it's uploaded and you're watching it right now, obviously, I've got a lot more energy and motivation. Thanks for watching my first video. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.